I was thinking about Sunset yesterday, actually, before I slept. B main seems to be the easiest position to take at the start of the round because the barrier is so close. The only two spots that you have to worry about is this off angle, and then eventually clearing this. But with a Cypher Cam, you already know all that info. Realistically, you can consistently get this position unless like a team smokes this off every time to avoid you from like gaining that. But even then it's okay because you constantly take this position over and over again. And it's hard for defense players to retake it because there's so many angles, right, that they have to worry about. So even if they smoke this, if you have like a breach stun or something, you can constantly take it at the start of the round. If you think about this like split, this is B main. B main control, you always leave one person here. Let's just say you leave your Astra here for now. Mid control, I don't think it's as important right at the beginning of the round. You can chill since the barriers are so far away and their barriers are so close. The defense inherently has an advantage in middle at the start of the round. Unless you have a breach stun that you use either here or here if you want to do that. So if you want to take fast mid, it's an option, but you don't necessarily have to do it. Wouldn't Fade be better than Breach? Fade Eye is great, right? But Sky Flash does the same thing. But I think the rest of Breach's kit is stronger than the rest of Fade's kit in this scenario. Fade Dogs can be used to take map control, but how are you taking sight with Fade Dogs? Realistically, you're not. Plus, yeah, the stun lines on this map are right? Because the bomb sites are so narrow. And the Aftershock is OP as he's just stupid strong on like any start. Okay, look at the start of the round. I can stun this whole line at the start of the round and they can't peek here, which means my teammates only have to stare at this. I can do the same thing with this side. I can stun this whole line at the start of the round and they can only have to worry about this, right? So that's for A control at the start of the round. If I want to do mid control at the start of the round, I can stun all of top mid, or I can stun all of this fucking tiles area, right? So it is easier. I know you're not going to use this in rank, but I'm just saying. This would be the comp in a match you'd ideally use. Like, yeah, I know a lot of you playing premier matches and shit. Look at these aftershocks. I can aftershock this whole fucking thing. At A, let's see. Bruh. I can stun this in A. I could stun backhaul, or I could stun the entire site. All the angles are gone. I took this and this. If I want to do like a B rush strat, I can literally skydog at the start of the round and make sure like it goes this way so it clears this side so that my Raze can just bot out. And even if there's a Cypher here, I could legit stun this entire line from site all the way to close right. Astra can smoke close right? So we don't have to worry about this. She can literally smoke right here. And then we just run it into the site. And Breach can stun and then flash like this. Or flash through the pillar. Right? And then Astra smoke here and here. So close and here, or far and here. And if she smokes far, then you just stun beside the smoke. So I think Breach is strong on this map, for sure. For the most part, you can retake mid like kind of slowly. You can wait for their util, and then use your own util to take it back. Obviously, these smokes are necessary. So Astra would have to smoke this while she's lurking B main. But you don't have to take this right at the start of the round. So most of your players can honestly start here. You can literally leave anyone here. Literally anybody. So you start 1, 1, and then 3. Take control slowly of this part of the map. Comp-wise, Astra, Cypher, Breach, Sky, and Raze or Jet or Neon. So let's say we leave our Astra here, right? And we leave our Breach here at the start of the round. He doesn't have to be part of the pack because you have Sky as part of the pack. And Breach at the start of the round can stun. Actually, you could leave Breach here to stun this line if he wants, and then lurk mid, like hold mid or whatever. Obviously, since there's a Cypher trip here, Astra can focus on this, or you could just put a Cypher cam here, and Cypher can lurk here, and Astra can go with the pack. Okay, let's say this. Let's do this. Let's think about this carefully, okay? So you leave Cypher here with the cam here. Free low, right? Free as and he can even cage if he wants to, like really deep, if he wants to do that to pressure a little bit, but more often than not, he's not gonna have to do that shit. So he trips this, so Cypher trips that and lurks here and holds this, and his cam is holding this, right? So Cypher has this side of mid. Breach at the start of the round stuns this, or flashes if he doesn't want to stun, or comes here and stuns this line. You can do either stun, and it's fine. And Sky can flash backhaul at the start if he wants to. Now he can throw a flash like curve it towards here to make sure there's no one on these lines, so it's more specific, or he can flash deeper if he wants to. And then you have Raze bot maybe. Since you don't really need it, you Raze bot this. Since you don't have to worry about this, it's stunned. Raze bot this, clear it with Raze bot, whatever. And then once this is clear, you can skydog the rest of the way if you want to, or you just leave your Astra here to lurk. You can literally, because you've done enough pressure, right? You've pushed back this and this, and then you clear this. You leave Astra here, off-angled if you want to. Maybe another player as well if you want to leave that person there. It's fine. But I don't think anyone's going to repush this, pretty brain-dead repush. You could potentially just leave Astra here. So now you have 2 lurks set up. Since you haven't used any Astra smokes, then you take mid control with Skydog maybe. Sky flashing mid is pretty bad because there's places they can just be hiding and the Sky Flash won't get them. So you have to like flash here, I guess, if you want to, but I still feel like that's not enough information. And then you Astra Smoke, obviously this. Bro, can you cage one of these places, maybe? Like, Cypher comes here. Cages this? Oh, you cage this, chat. So you have to waste a fucking smoke, you know? You can cage this if you want to, just for initial mid control. And then have a player op maybe take a line here. Because I don't, and then just keep this smoke the whole time. There's too many op angles here for you to like fuck with mid. There are too many places that these players can be. They can be on top of this shit, maybe a sage wall if you're playing Grim or something. So like realistically, just keep this smoked off fully and then cage this shit and then worry about market pressure after that. So you still have Cypher towards B main and then you take this like you would split. Picture split mid. So this would be vents. And this would be mailroom. Picture it like that. It's just like mailroom too, because you have multiple angles, close angles you have to clear, right? So you just use your Skydog to clear mail, and you keep this smoked. And while the dog is going in, say they use suck, trips, whatever, you can usually use more util here. And it's going to be raise here, breach here. And then with breach, you can aftershock this area here if you need to. Or you wait for your breach stun to come back, and you can stun this whole line. And I think this is the most important part of the map, no cap. I think once you have this part of the map and this smoked off, you can essentially control the pace of the game, like where you want to go. Because retaking this area is almost impossible for defense. They have to walk back through. That's the best way to play this map, is you do A default first, then go take mid control, take market, then figure out what you want to do. So you can do mid to A or mid to B. The only issue is this entrance right here. I feel like there's too many angles that you have to clear. Mid to B is probably easier to do. You could do mid to Bs and mid to As, or you just leave 3 people here holding, like one guy holding like this. I don't know, one guy like off angle like this, so here and here, right? So you leave one here and one here holding and just waiting for pushes. And then you go back to B main and then you B split. That's when obviously the Cypher cam comes in. If they've broken the Cypher cam, you can cage this to cross. And then you could use a Sky Flash to clear this, because obviously the opponent will have smoked this, and then you split. So you could do this. And then if you want to split A, you just take market, and then you walk away from market fully, and then just go back and hit A. Or just, you don't even have to split it, you can just hit it. But splitting is so easy if you want to split A, because you can just run it down, and as long as you have Cypher running up as well, you can cage this. Or Cypher can cage this too, because he won't be in this angle. This angle is very easy to clear, so you realistically only have to worry about this. And then the Cypher stares at this while you smoke this. Because you've only used 1 smoke, maybe 2. You've used 1 smoke here, and then you use the rest for whatever split you're doing. So if you do B split, you smoke this, obviously, like right here, and maybe here. And then if you're doing A split, you smoke here and here. But double control of Harbor is good. But I think this is the most balanced comp for both sides. Attack and defense. Will Deadlock be viable? No, dude. No, she's terrible. Her kit gets cleared by every other Sentinel. What do you think Phoenix can be meta on this map? Dude, you can do whatever you want on this map, because it's always going to be like, I don't know what will be meta on this map and what won't be. This is the most balanced comp that I can think of right now, because I feel double Initiator is definitely necessary. So that's my general consensus on this map, is you start with A main control or B main control. You leave your Cypher as the lurk, or Cypher and Astra opposite lurk. Like Astra here, Cypher here, or vice versa. And then you go take mid control with Breach, Raise, and Sky. And then Astra just throws a smoke top mid. And here, I guess, if you need it. And then once you take mid control, the most important thing, similar to Split, Mailroom, is taking control of this area. And once you have B market control, you can then walk away or turn it into a B split, or fake with one guy staying here, one guy faking B with the Skydog or something if you haven't used it mid, and then like hitting A with the re. Because you've already inserted a player, right? You've already inserted a player elbow or here. Okay, that's all I got right now, chat. Hopefully that's enough for you guys. This is how you play the map on attack side.